the Game Spitter. Y'all subscribe, like, share the video. He was with him. Hey, man, I've been tapping in with a couple bloggers up north, and they've been giving Jadakiss hell. Yeah, they've been giving him a little backlash because him and his father, they came on Joe Budden podcast, and his father was doing a lot of talking, explaining how Jadakiss grew up. He was in a two-parent household, and he went to private school, and pretty much like his daddy kept him away from the street life, and he wasn't raised to be no gangster, or they didn't raise, he didn't come up poor and shit like that. He had his mama and his daddy and all of that, and now he having kids, and his daddy saying he appreciate now that he had the two-parent household and all of that. So everybody going at Jada like, nigga, you probably was living in the hood, but nigga, you had your mama, your daddy, never missed no meals, went to private school, your record stayed clean, never did a day in jail, never got locked up for no assaults. We don't know you for blowing down nothing, robbing nothing. Only thing we know you for when you got older, you selling purple haze. Styles P selling sour diesel. He came up off the haze and shit too though. Y'all selling haze and shit like that. Y'all niggas never really was no, you Jada. Y'all never was, Jadakiss was never no real dope boy. Nigga that really sold dog food. Nigga really sold guns to the hood. Nigga really was a shot caller. Putting niggas on licks. Nigga, you pretty much was a good boy. Yeah, y'all was in the hood, but you didn't get to experience all the hood shit till you got older and started rapping and shit like that. Then you went backwards and came outside, started hanging and gambling outside and thugging the little bit of shit you was doing because you still ain't getting in trouble. So, with the black community, when it comes to the urban side, in the hood, the projects, you're going to get backlash.
Since he became a father, he just came to appreciate growing up in a two-parent household. Actually, it was a label that he didn't really want to talk about because it wasn't street. And he didn't tell you he went to private school, and we had...
No, that wasn't that nigga just I didn't hear it in there.
I don't know. I ain't want to put me in the sun. You was Clarence from me on that Summer Jam screen, huh? You was Clarence from the other side of 8 Mile on the Summer Jam screen.
You don't have to be of the hood to be in the hood, right? Or vice versa.
We still lived in the hood, though.
Right, we still lived in the hood.
We wasn't coming from Bel Air. We was doing all of this in the hood.
I did this with my mom. She heard all that poverty from Brian. She's like, wait, huh? Poverty? No, you had a good home. Don't get out there lying. But for some of us, it'd be a choice. Fact. Like, we don't have to go this way, but it's right there, look good outside, and I gotta go see what's going on. So Jadakiss went to college, private school, I'm writing all this down.
Styles and Sheik went there too.
They did.
I ain't snitching, they did.
It was the same school.
P and Luke, we all went to the same school. Then P went to the jail.
So, what I got to say to all that there, it's two ways you can look at it. Okay? One way, right? One way would be what I just said. You ain't did this, you ain't did that, and you just a good rapper. But y'all gotta understand, Jada can't help that his mama and daddy got along like normal people supposed to, and they stayed together. They was in the hood and they stayed together and they wanted the best for their kid. That's the household everybody should want. That's the household everybody should want. The mama and daddy, they stick it out. They don't break up. He send the kid, the daddy and the mama, they send the kid to the best schools, private schools, or better schools than public schools, because they know what's going on out here in Yonkers. They know what's out there for Yonkers. The streets, the block, and all that there, so they want what's better. You can't control, you can't go against your daddy and mama at them ages. What are you supposed to do, run away? And live outside on the corner? And then we can't fault Jadakiss or like talk down on him for not going to jail, for not getting caught. That's the object of everything. Not go to jail, not get caught, not to never go to prison, still be outside. Because we can't say Jadakiss wasn't trapping He probably started late, but we can't say he ain't never told no dude to blow somebody down, or he ain't never paid somebody to get knocked off. We don't know that. The Yonkers niggas know that though. They not calling him out. They not saying Jadakiss flaw. The 134 niggas, they ain't saying them school street niggas DMX them. They from school street. They ain't saying Jadakiss ain't what he is. It's the daddy just said what he said. If Jadakiss was so flawed, this shit would have been out. Like niggas would have been exposed him. It seemed to me he got a lot of respect in these streets. From the pen up north, shit, everywhere really. He got respect, so it would have been black people we hate too much. Nigga would have been exposed to him. Beanie Siegel, when they were beefing with Jada and all of that, they would have been had information like that and used it against them. 50 Cent would have got the information, used it against them. It ain't that. Now, we can't say, now what we can say is Jadakiss ain't no Soldier Slim, King Von, Bloodhound Jeff, just a step up like I crush him shit. Like he not that, but he don't put out that type of music. Jadakiss never put out the type of music that it may lead to somebody hustling, but he never really put out no stepping like I'm gonna crush you, like I'm a cold-blooded monster. He don't put out that type of music. He tells stories and stuff like that. How it is in the hood, how it is hustling, trusting dudes, going to the feds, getting snitched on, stuff like that. Hood tales. And then now, we waited too late to do this to Jadakiss. It's too late. He 50 plus years old. Finna turn 50, or he could be over 50. It's too late. He already an OG, already a vet. It ain't nothing. It don't matter what we say. Ain't nothing gonna change for Jada. He gonna keep getting more shows, doing interviews. Got the juice bar. I don't know if they still got the D Block car wash, but yeah, like I can't say Jadakiss led a lot of men to prison. They probably did some shit listening to Jadakiss, but he didn't ever make crash out music. Yeah, he said violent things, a lot of violent things in his rhymes, but it was never like drill rap. It was never that hardcore like DMX. Now DMX, if he had that story, then I'd be like, oh, now then you talked about a lot of Rob and a lot of, you know what I'm saying? But he got the storyline. Like he came up more rougher, but yeah, with this Jadakiss thing, it's too late for one. And then as an artist, as a rapper, you can lie. You don't have to tell the truth. You don't have to like tell your real story. You could have came up in private. You could have came up in private school or however, and long as the hood stamp you, you could have came up in private school. However, school don't matter. You got niggas that went to public school and had just a mama and they soft, or they turned out to be rats, or they mess with boys, or they got a RAPE on their jacket, mess with kids, just a fuck nigga, a bum. Like you got, so it don't matter how. It ain't like all niggas who came up fucked up, had to eat beans every day, oodles and noodles. Daddy ain't there. Daddy beat on the mama. Mama strung out on drugs. Like these the realest niggas in the world from the hood. They come from the hood. Nah. But as an artist, you can lie. This is the entertainment business. Just like WWF and all that, WWE and all that. It's the entertainment business. A rapper job is to come up with the best shit in the booth. We like real music, like when they really spit what they doing, but it don't have to be that way. And we all know the niggas who, the best rappers, who got the best bars, really don't have the crazy crime story coming up. They don't have that. The dudes who really kill people and rob and run off on plugs, they not the best rappers. They don't have the best bars. Because they story so real, they telling their story and they still doing stuff. So we'll base it off that. So when you really doing when you really rapping about what you're doing right now and what you've been doing, your bars don't have to be the best like a Fabulous or a Rakim or Styles P or Jada or Jay-Z. You don't have to be that top tier. When you don't gotta have all the punchlines like Lil Wayne. Like Lil Wayne ain't known for crushing stuff and robbing and running off on plugs, and dudes got bags on his head, but he got the best punchlines and shit like that. People would say that. So that's how I go. Jadakiss ain't never wanted to be. He never said he was the nigga that did everything, or I'm a real monster. He said I got the best bars. I'm the best rapper, not the best nigga who did crime and got away with shit or did. Nah, that ain't his story. Like, nah, Styles P, out of all the locks, everybody was in D Block. Styles P got the most, like, street bars, like the most violent type of bars from Sheik. And yeah, but he caught a lot of robbery charges. Styles P was getting locked up. But nah, man, like, this is what y'all got on Jadakiss. It ain't no fuck shit that he a fuck nigga, or he told, or he a fun boy, or he ain't a real nigga, or he don't take care of his kids. This is what y'all got on Jadakiss? The fuck I'm supposed to do with it? Because he had good parents that we supposed to be having. That he went to a private school. His dad didn't say he made all A's. Yeah, he run the spelling bees. Yeah, he went to private school. I mean, he was smart. Yeah, that ain't say, yeah, he, all A's, one to spelling bee, skip grade. He just said he went to private school. Not to say he didn't have a good grade all of that, and that wouldn't mean it wouldn't have took nothing more from him or nothing like that. But nah, niggas be smart. There's a lot of niggas that went to college. Gucci Man and them went to college. There's a lot of niggas that went to Plies can really talk proper. He just be doing that shit. It's a lot of niggas like that. So he ain't the only one. Same thing with Ice Cube. Ice Cube never was the NWA person that he portrayed. It's the entertainment business. This is a character. Ice Cube a character, Jadakiss a character, all this shit a character. You could be like that. Can you rap or not? I would listen to the nigga who can put them bars together like that, and he teaching you some shit like Jada and the Locks and all of that versus a crash out like Lil Jeff and all he doing is saying step, 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 drill, drill. I catch a nigga like it, nah. He ain't really giving you no game. Jadakiss and them giving you game. It still could be criminal type of game, but it's game. How to spot fake niggas, how to spot real niggas, how to move, what to watch out for, how females do you, how all this shit, how the labels do you. Then he a good battle rapper, not far as like a battle, like in a battle, but far as like he beefing with, yeah, he do good in beefs. Like he's just an all around good artist. He make hit records, been on big song, Mariah Carey, all that stuff, and yeah. Only thing we ain't never really see Jadakiss perform good in, I mean, master was the movies. He ain't never really just take that route. But other than that, like, nah, we ain't finna take no stripes off Jadakiss because y'all saying his daddy saying he was a good daddy, he had a good mama, he was in a private school. Like, okay, that's it. We can't say Jadakiss led thousands of men to the penitentiary. We can't say that. If them niggas went, if the niggas who went to jail listen to Jadakiss, yeah, that wasn't the only thing they was listening to. It just at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't who out in New York doing time right now saying, man, following Jadakiss footsteps, they got me a life sentence. Yeah, Jadakiss got me. Jadakiss never been on hardcore drugs, so he never rapped about just popping a whole bunch of pills, sniffing coke, doing dog food. Never, just Lil Haze, Sour Diesel, liquor every blue moon, stuff like that. Never, yeah. So, Jadak rap, you know, grown man bars, a gangster and a gentleman like Styles P first album. Jadakiss will get in that booth, he'll come in and do his laugh, he'll come on and be like this. Can't let this money get by me. The game don't change, it stay the same. Niggas get grimy. Bricks in the ceiling, pounds in the floor. I done seen a lot and heard even more. Yeah, okay, enough with the war stories. Big niggas is too small for me. Get off of me. If I don't hit the gym with the pop, but I pull a bullet, Rollo, he say, but I pull a bullet right under your brim with the lock. Little goldfish, niggas can't swim with the sharks. Bring it. Yeah, I even get it in with the knocks. I got a bigger heart. I throw bigger darts. They call me the engine. The way I made niggas start spaz and hate and bass. Slander a nigga whole name with passion. Able to get my hands on Kane, the great portion. And I switch out the purple because they talking. Where you wanted at your head of your throat. You see a nigga true colors over federal notes. It's better you low. Fishing trip going wrong. I don't know nothing. They just found them dead on the boat. Meanwhile, I was skiing, getting hit on the slopes. I'm a boss, baby. All I do is measure the dope. Every day of the week, he crispy. Fuck that. Green make a nigga do a whole 360. That boy kiss will burn you. Same boots, same jeans. All I do is switch up thermals. By far, I'm the nicest. You don't ride the track right. They ought to revoke your license. Want to get on, son, you need to ask me. As far as YO, as far as the whole streets, as far as the whole East, I spit like an old beast. It's all our wars, no peace. And I'm a serious threat. And y'all in serious trouble because I ain't take you serious yet, boy. Yeah, little shit like that, man. And that man don't be rapping about no crash out type music. He telling you what he seen, what he done heard, what it is, shit like that. Or then he'll just talk about how nice he is. You can see the pictures I paint, son. If I ain't the king of New York, then it ain't one. Take me who fucking want it. And you could put something on it. I'm in the '06 supercharged with nothing on it. The mad hot, the have is, the have not. My crack spot is Pro Tools on my laptop. Much cheaper than a car that's affordable. I ain't never got to infiltrate it because it's portable. The Trade 5.7 is chrome. Many big niggas is with me that just came home. Either way, I'ma pop my 9. Call him 40 cent now because he dropped that dime. And he got me kind of jammed up right now. I can't lie, but I don't know what told his black ass he can't die. The other day I made 40 in the hour. Fucking the studio. I'm body goldie with the powder. No retreat, no surrender. I'm at the juice bar. Armageddon's in the blender. Yeah, I'm getting ready for the winter. Sweatsuit weather. Some reason I shoot better. Carry the big gat and lead the scene real fucking nasty like chocolate milk after a Big Mac. I'm on my CEO shit right now. To this to this unhindered politics shit pipe down. Feel me? Shout out to the medium and Naxis. November 8th, Sheet Loops after taxes. Yeah, that's when Sheet Loops came out with that album called After Taxes. It was on that G's Up beat. This the beef between him and 50 Cent and all that stuff. It was going back and forth, shit like that. Yeah, that's all Jada and shit them niggas be doing. Storytelling styles, P. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sheet Loops. But yeah, other than that, man, Jadakiss still a legend. He's still in the top 10. For up north niggas, top 5. Yeah, especially when it comes to bars. Top 5. It is what it is. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Jadakiss. Styles, Sheet. Shout out to all them niggas, man. They on a healthy journey. Niggas done changed their whole life around, their whole situation. Yeah, man, like, they done been in plenty, they done did their shit, they look dirt. Plenty fights in the club, plenty, yeah, they done had their time when they was wilding out on some fuck shit and all that. Yeah, yeah, man, so, like I said, them niggas would have been flawed and fake and just scary and all that shit would have been out. They be on the block too much. They be on them corners too much. That shit would have been out, man. Like, nigga would have kept their secret. Like, they just paying niggas to be quiet. Don't tell us I really. No, they ain't doing none of that, man. So it is what it is. That's the bam bam. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all share the video. Y'all follow me on IG, the_gang_spitter. Y'all donate to the channel, $, the Gang Spitter 704. He was with him. Gone.